Alright, well, I've got a ton of comments on my previous video about 5 years ago asking me to do another update on the 940. Start by going over the knife a little bit more. You can see it's got a lot more wear on it, a lot more nicks, a lot more dings. Still holding up pretty good. Blade centering off to the right, just like it was before, but you know, it's been beat up quite a bit. I'm sure I could fix that if I just took it apart, but you can see the blade is really no longer black. It's it's just all the coating's coming off, which I don't mind it. I think it still looks pretty cool. Gotta go answer some questions that I got. First off, pocket clip. Yeah, it's not the original pocket clip. Whenever I got this knife, whenever my friend gave it to me all those years ago, 10 years ago, I didn't like the pocket clip that it had on it. So sent it to Benchmade and asked them if they could put the split arrow clip on it, and they did. And it's holding up pretty good. I've bent it a few times, and you can see it's not exactly right there, but the retention is still good on my pocket, so I don't really mind it. I get a lot of questions about the Omega springs in it. Never have broken an Omega spring. These are still the factory original 10-year-old Omega springs. I don't know how people have so much problems with that. So many problems with that. I did lose this knife for about 2 to 3 months. And in that time I carried my Spyderco Paramilitary 2. That's a pretty nice knife, but it felt fragile. This one does not feel fragile, so I'm not scared to beat this one up. You can see, that's a dent right there. You know, like, I don't know where that came from, but I've used this knife as a hammer, as a paint can opener. I use it to cut things that aren't supposed to be cut, wire strippers, wire cutters. I do everything with this knife still. And I'm not afraid to mess it up. Speaking of that, it might look pretty normal, but that tip is a lot fatter than what it normally is. And that's because I broke the tip on this knife. I was trying to get a staple out of a tree and used my knife, stuck it in there, pried it up, and broke the tip. Here I have a replacement blade for it. This one's a satin blade because I wanted to see if I would like it. But you can see how much shorter it is. It's not that much shorter, maybe, but you could tell it definitely is shorter. You could see the tip's a lot thinner on the new knife. This is one from Benchmade. It's got the factory grind on it still. And this one, let's see if I can put them side by side to compare them for y'all. Yeah, you could see that. So when I broke the tip, I sent the knife to Benchmade, and I said, can just please reprofile it. Don't replace the blade. Don't replace the screws. Don't replace the Omega springs. Nothing. I just said, just reprofile the blade, and that's what they did. And to be honest, I like it more because I use it hard use, and thicker blade means more meat, means it can take more abuse. But yeah, it's holding up pretty good for it being 10 years old and being completely abused. Oh, another thing is I open bottles with it, like glass bottles. You can catch the lip of it right there and pop it up. Let's see, what else is there? Other questions. Oh, when it comes to sharpening, So my friend that got me the knife used to be the only one that would sharpen it for me. I have since bought a sharpener, and I mean, I put a little mirror edge on it. I sharpen it to 20 degrees. I had to reprofile it a little bit from when Benchmade did it. Cuts like a dream. Love it. The S30V steel is still holding up. I don't know how much meat I've taken off of the blade, like this way. It doesn't look like I've taken that much off of it, but I have definitely taken quite a bit of meat off of it. You just can't really see it, I guess. I got this one. I bought it from a dude that has a 940, and just he didn't want the satin blade. Don't really know his plans, but it's also an S30V blade. Whenever this blade wears out completely, I'll put this one on there and we'll keep on using it. Hopefully I'll get another 10 years out of this knife. If I don't, I know my next knife I'm gonna buy, and that's gonna be a CRK. Pocket clip's a little bit loose, but I'm gonna get a CRK when this knife finally wears all the way out. I cannot wait to put this thing through more abuse. If you look back at the other video, it doesn't have half the wear that it has now. Hopefully in another 10 years, maybe this whole handle will be silver. Who knows? Cannot wait though. Anyway, thank y'all for the interest in the knife. I mean, I guess I just sat down one day and made it, and I never expected it to get as many views and attention as it did. But hopefully y'all like this one. If you have any questions about it, I'm pretty good about responding to comments. It might take me a little while, but hey, I'll get to you eventually. Thanks, guys.